Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa 1.2, or in my case Danganronpa Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Where we left off we had this really. So Hifumi is in fact dead. So we're on the investigation stage and let's just jump right into it. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. It's even bigger than the other two.
Oh, good.
Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi killed him. Called him. The culprit must be robbed of justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Ran back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You know, say they teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure out that part later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right. Then, shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm kind of feeling kinda... This is the problem, we can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay then, I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. Okay, she's going to transport me there. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Okay. Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him as you had... Yes, I know, we saw this bit further down the hall. You alright, Lindsay? He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Hello, are you around the corner? No, okay. Are you in the art room? No, okay. Are you... the corner? No. Are you... where are you? Physics? Physics! Also, just thought I'd say, I will be doing a Five Nights at Freddy's live stream everywhere, what am I saying, later on, but I haven't really been doing any live streams on my laptop at the minute because for some reason the headphones I've got, they've got 2 separate plugs for the microphone and the actual headphones themselves. So is it coming from over there in the back? Let's actually read some of this. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Oh wait, what? Oh god, no! Ishimaru. Fucking Maru! I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. The pool of his own blood was darker. Dead. Oh no, this is not good, man. We've got a double rip. We've got ourselves a double rip. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. fruit nightmare is the reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? Justice Hammer 4. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4. Yeah, I thought so. And it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka 2? Taka 2. Oh, hang on. Wait, no. The floor is covered in Taka's drying blood. Hang on. Let's just have a look here, shall we? Toko! Don't tell me. Toko 2? Relax. She's just passed out when she saw the blood. So, Lindsay. Second murder, huh? This is not going well, is it? A double rip! This is ridiculous, isn't it, Lindsay? For God's sake, why does this have to happen every goddamn time? Yeah, saw that. The blood? No, that's right, when Taco is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should leave her alone for now.
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's being killed. Hifumi's dead too!
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah!
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on! Let's go! So, Sakura, Byakuya and I rushed down to the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Celeste, are you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Fumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is... gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared! What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office! Nurses. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. It's like she said. He's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Fumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It's just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back... This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this, enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We are all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now only one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? There we go. It can't be. It can't be. You said it for me.
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill us all. All of us. Then who might be the next target? Who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and refused to wake up. So she's still unconscious. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect clings to me wherever I go. We'd better off without her. Bastard! You bastard! Calm down, you forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting! Right now we need to hurry you back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, headed back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared
Stop
too?
talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden a body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor. After that, we split it into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not at all! It at all! Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for could not be none other than Hiro. There we go. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will be not a 3rd murder if they were to break that rule. I mentia! Mentia without a second thought! Mentia! Grind you, turn you into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimps. Shrimp or crabs? What? Yeah, that's right. Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more. You knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi. The only one who could have done it is Hiro. But what is he? Is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved with this case, where did she go? Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or a little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Whoa! Breaking the 4th wall and all? Blooming heck! Bloody hell! Very well, then let us split up and begin searching again. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I think I do, but... If you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the missing two missing bodies. Two missing bodies. Now I want to have a look in the art room. Yes, the art room. I mean, check every room I can, you know? What about back here? Huh? The door must be locked. So I can't go in there then. Wonder why it's locked. Bit strange, it shouldn't be locked. What about the rec room? Is anyone back in here? No, didn't think so. Leave the area, yeah. I wanna go into, let's have a look in the classrooms. Check every room there is. Leave the area, yeah. Oh, Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh?
Indeed.
You mean, I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies won't be hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. The bodies are in a repository? Well, which one's the repository? I can't remember which one. That's the equipment room. Repository, the art room. Yeah, I wondered why it was locked. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't be locked. So, you know, it's just a thought. No? The body's here somewhere. In the repository. Oh, hello. Getting a bit close there. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Yeah. Hello. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for the second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It will indeed. And so here we are.
Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left to uncover the culprit. Hold on! How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible!
Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back! Awful! This is just too awful! Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. What? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
What?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Ah, references! It's, Game of Thrones.
Hifumi! Wake up!
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
Yasuhiro? But it can't be. I mean, if that was right, then surely Monokuma would just pop up right here and now, like say, you got it right, let him die! But surely that can't be right. Right? His eyes closed. They never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Perhaps.
Yasuhiro Hakakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what a hero is?
This.
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. It's killed two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we tracked down the culprit in our life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it! Investigate! First I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It just thought they were both killed with a similar weapon.
very
That's
strange.
it. Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi was attacked. What if the killer wasn't attacking alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What do you do here?
Appears!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question.
Yeah.
What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? Join a first-class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Jeannie does as you wish.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So you were saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, can't answer that. It would have stuck the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we can only figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plan and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's back down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all contestants. So there can only be one blackened, and accomplice wouldn't benefit. That I can't see anyway. Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt the hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended! You, when did you? I'd be looking all over you, Master, when he will give you a nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, Milk Sack Senegal! Milk Sack? Why do I gotta be suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. Someone like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body aside, I can't imagine anyway she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderer's favorite. Nothing. What are you saying? That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
all clear.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So, figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. The truth bullet of the handbook. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some look like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have obviously been a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, and for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. The trolley, maybe? It's a dolly. It doesn't a trolley, but it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you don't bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait, wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's? Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. It says blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Oh shit. Was a repository dolly. I cannot speak today. Hang on. There we go. Let's have a look at Taka's body then. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. Found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what he's used to kill him? There's a tar plate under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp. And then Hifumi's body. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury is also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. Oh, they're clean now. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Fumi's glasses. Okay, Byaku's over there. Anything over here? Let's talk to some people then. Owie!
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? And I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. When we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in here, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. No truth bullet for that? Interesting. There are many suspect aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes, please. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon we split up and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hino found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? I saw shadows and the notes on the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather intense scream. I saw him. Read that. And then... Oh, that came from downstairs. Must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also why we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body's disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared, so from there we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we were all headed to the repository. And there we did rediscover the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. And let's talk to Byakuya then. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died, he said
so in other words,
then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? All that bothers you? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things, like why did the killer hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is why'd they bother killing 2 people? Because all rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances, and more chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? And there's only one way in and out of this room, although through the door that he said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura have confirmed that I'm back. What did I miss? Well, not much really. You missed that, so Hifumi died, then as you saw Taka died, but then I went up and, well, Makoto went up, told the others that Hifumi had died. Celeste came up, told us that Hifumi had vanished, which indeed he had. Then we went back upstairs to check on Toko because she'd fainted. Then we found out that Taka had vanished. Then we found out, so both of them had vanished. Then we went looking for both bodies, and here they are in the repository back of the art room together. And that's it for now. Not much has really happened. Well, I say that, but The door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside the repository. So how long do you know you're going to be back for? Or what? I don't know. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to repository. So that's certain someone. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. I have no clue. Okay. Well, stick around for as much as you can. But if you do ever leave again, please do tell me. First nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment for room is where Taka found the repository. Yes. Let's go to the nurse's office. No, let's go to the... wait. No, let's go to the equipment room first, because the equipment room is still in the same floor as us. Right, let's have a look in the equipment room then, shall we? Okay, very well. Thank you very much, Lindsay. So yeah, basically the bodies had disappeared, not knowing where they'd gone, and well, they've popped back up again. So that's it, really. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried a body away. I'm so bit I must have such missed it an ultimately rare event. So nothing good came from you then? Huh, this top. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Just recently too. Maybe because you have? There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms were on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely be if possible. Equipment room, bloodstain. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's a total mystery. And then, of course, the Hammer of Justice. Justice Hammer 4. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left there. Okay, so not... I love the colour they use for the blood. Yeah, pink, it's interesting to say the least. Anyway, leave the equipment room? Yes, because nothing really helped me. Yes, because again, nothing really helped me. Alright, let's go, shall we? No, that's the stairs, isn't it? I don't want to go down here. Through here. Down the stairs to the nurse's office. Well, down 2 flights of stairs to the nurse's office. Floor 1 is there. There we go. And then the nurse's office. Right, let's have a look. So we have Celeste. Let's talk to Celeste, huh? What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
See.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, she was supposed to be in the nurse's office,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. but she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone. God, I just choked my own saliva there. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Yuna said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Nice. Celeste account. Right, let's have a look. Shall we? There's something over here. Oh, and that's... Yeah, right. Okay, it's a shame we don't have a proper thing. Refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Oh. Well, I mean, I got a coin from it still. Hang on. Bin! Okay. Justice Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Then you've got bin. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. Oh. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah! But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's so bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe some blood. But who would need to do something like that? They haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither. I think it might be important. Nice cleaning classes, cleaning cloth. Leave the area? Yes. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the meeting there. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all in to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear.
Ah, well, the penmanship... okay. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt, so I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Your hero's yes, a hero message. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Okay then. To Hero's room? I do not understand why, but let's just go along for the ride, shall we? So Kyoko, Kyotaka, Makoto, Mondo, Sayaka, Byakuya, Toko Junko, Chiro, Celeste, Aoi, Sakura, Leon, Yasuhiro. Here we go. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Oh my god, what the hell? What the ever-loving fuck? This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? What in the world? Boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of looks like a cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? It's in Hero's room. Wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice blueprints has been added to the Truth Bullets section. May I have a look inside? I silently checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here, it's pretty grudgy though. What else is there for me to investigate? Just check the door. Leave the area, yes. Piccolo! Big news! Big news! What's wrong? We have found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more
Just a
business.
second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can head to the pool on the... As soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hero and Kyoko would turn up. Oh, two think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. To the pool, I guess. Girls' records, boys' records. Why are you all the way over there? Can I not move? God damn it. Kyoko Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Let's have a look at the locker first. There's a big locker near the pool. That's just it, it's just a big locker. I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. He looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him. And
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me! You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. Well, that's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't. Never mind. Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but does she have an idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for Mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened, and I woke up and I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to look at you. Just to look at you. Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing! There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. I took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Phew, free at last. I actually like Hero. I do. I like Hero. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints are in the room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words... Wait, was... Okay, Celeste said that. Ah, I thought so. In other words, isn't it obvious that to every... I might be leaving soon. Alright. Soon, though. It is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. And also might be, so... Tell me if you definitely are, okay? And when? That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious, the one who put this costume on and went around
That's
tagging
terrible!
was Hero! Shall we tie him up and gag him? The table is booked for 5:30, but I'm going with my nan, so we're gonna leave early. Ah, alright. Fair enough.
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Tie me up! Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. Hang on. Hang on a sec. It's been decided you killed them! What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be some fake hero running around here.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So, who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine, you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Ian started putting on the robot with just his costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well...
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good, the arms are too long, there's no way I can...
Just a second!
See? I told you it's impossible! You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
Then... there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them. If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence. Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes. Yes, then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him. What? I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the... Oh, I should see what everyone has to say. Agakon! If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's being killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed...
How about that?
That's it! I know who did it! You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were running over Alter Ego,
I'm at least 30% right!
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. Why am I doing this voice for him? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Hello, second person. I don't really know who you are yet. I mean, if you could speak on the chat, that would be amazing. Thank you. Unfortunately. Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know. That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we could use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. That's the last thing I remember. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. Hey. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, just to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be the one darn fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Go! They preyed on my desire to get out of here! They deceived me! I still don't buy
Don't
it.
be mean!
Well, you should buy
Just
it.
a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way!
Looks like our last in. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with that you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? That's a hero's account. Now then, shall we resume to our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Wait, why did you kill them? Tell us, hero! No, it's like I said. Was it ready to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me! Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Then later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No. To reject me so simply? Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Won't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the dead bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way now. We're on the second floor. We need to go to the third floor, don't we? Completely forgetting what floor we're on now, then. Don't mind me. And then we're going to go in here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the repository. Repository, whatever it is. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the models. Monokuma was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Let's talk to her, shall we? Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Tucker always wore in his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch? Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6. But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air. He stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock! You know that bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labour, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Tarka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper? Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Right?
I wonder about that. Kyoka then turned to Hifumi's body. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Nice. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. And then let's talk to her again. So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden? He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose. You see? In his pants?
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. Ah, no, I didn't read it. Ah! When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It's better be important, Hifumi. I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape on a find.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? That's nice. Someone stepped way down under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monica can't find out, so we can't. So don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. However, the other one said 6 AM in the equipment room. Whoa, man. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 AM. But the note that Hifumi asked him to meet, they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 AM.
Right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was for him. Huh? Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully. I'm gonna have to go in a minute. Alright, Lindsay. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? Well, I'll still carry on with the investigation, but like you have asked, I will not do the class trial until tomorrow. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. No, Hifumi had. While you're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there is any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out my way to mention it. All I said was they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. And that is the signal to the start of the class trial, huh?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like
So
the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
So I'm gonna go over there because it asks me to save. Anyway, actually no I won't. No, I won't.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
See you soon.
It would seem...
Alright, see you, Lindsay. And so will I. That's the end of the investigation, so... actually, no. I need to carry on for a little bit. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself to come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. This is where I'm going to leave off. That's the investigation. I will be doing the class trial tomorrow, maybe 2 days time, something like that. Probably tomorrow, seeing as Lindsay wants it tomorrow. But you know, things happen. My God, this is intriguing to say the least. 2 ripperonis, 2 murders, more clues, and Yasuhiro's well, life on the line. This could be very important. Anyway, I will be doing another live stream later on Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!